you go.
Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024 inaugural meeting to order. I'm going to call the roll. Commissioner Stady,
Present, please. I'm here.
Commissioner Collins, and Commissioner Shea is present. We have a quorum. On Wednesday, March 29, 2023, Governor Healy signed into law Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, an act making appropriations for fiscal year 2023, which includes a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meeting by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 20. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through March 31st, 2020.
2025.
2025, I'm sorry. Thank you. Ask us to stand and join me in saluting the flag. I pledge allegiance
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Thank you. This is our inaugural meeting of 2024. We want to wish everyone a happy and prosperous new year. With that, we'll go to item number 3, minutes of the open session meeting of December 20th.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move approval of the meeting minutes as presented for December 20.
I seconded, motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. I'm going to jump to number 5 for 1 minute because we're
Yep.
waiting on Commissioner Collins, but I know he's coming. Public comment. Each week we have public comment on our agenda. People can write us and say they want a big public comment, or they can, on the Zoom, make public comment. Director Cronin, do you
No.
have any?
We have
No.
not received any.
No. Is that Peter? Yeah.
I'm here. Sorry about being late, guys. I couldn't figure it
No,
out.
it's all right. We're on number 5, public comment. Anyone out in Zoom land that has any public comment today at our meeting? Last call for public comment. Okay, we'll go back to item number 4. Commission reorganization. Every year, the county commission reorganizes an election chairman. And this is our first meeting this year, so there's a policy of putting it on, and we have put it on, so I'll take any comments, but I'll take any nominations for chairman for fiscal year 2024.
Count.
Count the year of 2024.
Mr. Chairman, I'd be pleased to move the nomination, the name of Joseph Shea as chairperson of the county commissioners.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to nominate Joseph Shea to serve for a term of a full calendar year as chairman of the Norfolk County Commission. Are there any other nominations?
Motion to close nominations.
Second.
Motion made and seconded to close nominations. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'll now take a vote for the chairmanship for calendar year 2024. Necessary to use the name. I'll call the roll. Commissioner Stady.
Yes, sir. Aye.
I think it's necessary to name the person.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I
Okay.
vote for Joseph Shea.
Thank you. Commissioner Collins.
I also vote for Joseph Shea.
And Joseph Shea votes for Joseph Shea. I will say that it's an honor to be the chairman. It's probably not an office I originally sought, but I think I'm willing to run the cycle here and be chairman for another year. I'm very hopeful that we'll anticipate a good year. I know funds are tight, but I'm proud to be the chairman. I think we had a productive 2023, and we're now to go into 2024. So Joseph Shea
You
will
did a
vote for
fine
Joseph
job,
Shea.
Mr. Chairman, and you continue to do a fine job. It's honored to serve with you.
Okay, number
Oh, we need a vote, right? The vote.
Number
Is that
4,
it?
yep,
Clear
you
vote?
voted for me, Joseph.
Vote is concluded.
Vote concluded. Joseph Shea is chairman once again, isn't he? Lucky?
All right.
Old business, public comment. Number 7, personnel matters for consideration. We have three.
Mr. Chairman, if you wish,
Yes,
an
Commissioner Stewart.
interesting longtime employee is leaving us. So the first one is at the Norfolk County Agricultural School. Move the notice of retirement for Lawrence Seaman of Framingham, Mass. Lawrence served as the executive administrative assistant at the rate stated, and the effective date is January 26, 2024. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
We wish Lauren well. We have one more meeting with him next week in
Yep.
her capacity. And Director Cronin.
Commissioner Shea, through you, do we have the permission of the two commissioners appearing on Zoom to use their stamps to approve any such transactions requiring their signature today?
Yeah, that'd be great. You have my permission.
Yes, that's fine. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This concludes the matter for today on Lawrence Siemens, career employee.
All right, now the other appointment at the Aggie School, the person who has big shoes to fill, I move the notice of appointment of Laura Damon of Franklin, Mass. As the executive administrative assistant for the rate stated, and that would be effective 1/8/24. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor? Aye.
I want to
Welcome to
welcome
Laura
Laura.
Damon, who will be starting with us next Monday, 1/8/24. Thank you.
Right.
One
And
more.
last one, at facility maintenance,
Right.
notice of promotion of Patrick Colin Tuoni.
Call Antonio.
All right, got it. Dedham, Mass. Senior building custodian at the rate stated effective 1/8/24. He's replacing Daniel Petrie. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is a vote. Congratulations, Patrick. Number 8, payroll and expense warrants for approval.
All right, Mr. Chairman, if you wish, the
Yes.
warrant list for 1/3/24, we have several items on here. We'll go as fast as we can. First one, 24-25, parentheses 13, move approval of the payroll to school, the amount of $374,107.57. So moved.
Second.
Made second. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next,
Second, 24-25, payroll of the county, move approval of $151,414.62. So moved.
Second.
motion made second. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next,
Third, 24-25, parentheses 13.1, payroll of the school, move approval of the amount of $120,725.51. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next,
Fourth, 24-26, move approval of payroll of the county, move approval of the amount of $148,111. So moved.
Second.
motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next,
Next, we have for the expense of the school, 24-07, move approval of the amount $118,115.48. So moved.
Second.
motion made second. All in favor? Aye. It is a
Aye.
vote. Thank you. Next,
1-324, Wallaston Recreational Facility, credit card payment, move approval of the amount $2,959. So moved.
Second.
motion made second. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
And the
Thank you.
last one, Mr. Chairman, final one, 01-01-24, move approval of the expense of the county, and the amount is $2,517,899.84. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Number 9, report on American Rescue Plan Act of 2021, Director Cronin.
Thank you, Commissioner Shea. The county has several grants in review stage one, following the brief holiday break. Those hopefully will be before you in the next several days. So item 10, Commissioner, there is no action on. However, I do have an update on the larger American Rescue Plan Act status. I've drafted a memo and I've put it into a proofing loop, including our auditor, as well as Treasurer O'Brien from Plymouth County, and Assistant Director Buckley. I'm looking to send out a memo to all cities and towns in the next week, hopefully by the end of this week, detailing the plan for how the county plans to close down the grant between now and December 30th, 31st rather of 2024. With 12 months to go, I think the commissioners are now well aware. We're trying to position all the cities and towns to optimize the monies that have been allocated for them. And that means us bearing down on them to determine what is their plan to spend the money. We don't want to see projects that have been approved linger or not get spent in a timely fashion or obligated in a timely fashion at the local level. We want to have some affirmation from the locals that their plan is sound and that their method of approaching the back end of this grant to expend the funds is sound. So over the next 6 months, the timeline associated with this memo will unfold. The commissioners will hear much more about what this end game looks like in the summer of 2024. So the memo will be going out by the end of the week, and it is it's a high moment. And I think, as you know from recent Commissioners Association meeting, that this is likely to be the most intensive and busiest time to manage this grant as we close out not just the remaining funds that need to be awarded, but obviously the funds that have been awarded to date. So it's an important moment, and that memo will go on going out the next several business days. And that is all I have at this time for the American Rescue Plan Act.
This concludes report on opera today. Number 10, opera warrants, we have none. As John just stated, we have a few in the pike, so we'll go right back to it next week. Number 11, bid openings at 1:30, we have none. Number 12 is contract awards, we have none. Number 13, report of the county director, Director Cronin.
Thank you, Commissioner Shea. A few items. Next week, I'll be presenting to you a budget schedule for the FY25 budget development. As you know, the beginning of January is usually the time we notify all of our department heads, the ground rules and timeline expectations for preparing and delivering the budget according to statute. And again, that memo will be prepared and ready for next week. The commissioners may be aware, but our facilities department works very closely with the state trial court division. About a month ago, the facility director for the trial courts resigned and left behind a bit of a leadership void. At the time, he was promoting the opportunity for Norfolk County to use up to $100,000 of trial court money to improve the condition, mainly of carpeting and painting of common areas in several of our courts. Our facility department did a great job getting quotes from our vendors and providing that information to the trial courts. And that information was shared with the trial courts in early December. Just wanted to let the commissioners know, in case you're hearing from judges or court personnel, we're waiting for the state to confirm that they are in fact prepared to give us up to $100,000 for these various projects. We're beholden to them to fund it. If they want to get it done, our personnel will get it done. So just an announcement that it's a fair amount of work, and it involves Dedham Superior, Quincy, and I believe Dedham District Court, as well as Stoughton and Rentham. Cannot recall if it included Brookline, but it was sweeping and impactful. So hopefully the trial courts will give us the green light soon. Yep. One other item, two other items relative to our human resources department. Non-union staff will be asked to be signing off on the employee handbook and the IT policy. The handbooks and the policy, hard copies are being handed out to non-union staff at this time. They're asked to sign that they've accepted these two policies. These particular documents, as the commissioners know, are recently adopted by this commission. And it's important that staff have hard copies of that information available to themselves. It's also available on our intranet. Finally, regarding the intranet, if I could ask Bill to pull it up, I want to give credit to Michelle Abadini and specifically Maureen Leiden, who put together a connective website hyperlink under employee benefits on the internet. Maureen did a nice job helping employees understand upcoming events and some benefits coming their way, as you can see. Bill, if you could just go out to the root so people can see how to navigate in. It's very simple. Go to the homepage. Yep. So you want to go to the employee portal on the bottom, connect down to employee benefits, and the employee wellness website, which will be maintained and brought up with live content from time to time by Maureen. This particular area has the winter updates for all of the various events, wellness events and challenges. and information on classes and so forth. So it's a great resource for employees. I want to give Maureen a lot of credit for making this, again, desktop accessible for people to examine what's ahead for their benefits. So thank you very much to her. That is all I have at this
Good.
time.
Looks good. It's great.
Thank you, John. Any questions of Director Cronin?
Nice. Thank you, John, for your report.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Moving right along. Emergency items or any other topics that we did not originally anticipate? I only have two, but they're not much of a topic, but they're kudos in a way, and then one condolences. The first one is we have a card here for warmest thoughts and best wishes for the holiday season and Happy New Year. Thank you for your continued support. Happy holidays to all at the county Stoughton Fire Department. You know, we were helpful in this town of Stoughton and some opera money and clearing the path, and we attended I think it was in September, a ribbon cutting for a new fire station in Stoughton. Pretty exciting and pretty good looking fire station. Second one is by way of bereavement and our county family. We want to send our condolences out to the family of Anna G. Bruce. Anna is the sister of our Superintendent of Public Buildings, John McGowan. She passed away last week between Christmas and New Year's. Anna was a longtime resident of the city of Quincy and a 25-year employee of the city of Quincy in the Elderly Services Department. And we want to wish John and the rest of the family well in their bereavement. Thank you. Commissioners, anything else at all?
Just real quick, Mr. Chairman, if I could
Sure.
reiterate again, please, if we can have that Stoughton matter on the agenda for
The
next week.
Stoughton matter will be on next week's agenda.
That'd be
We have a
great. Thank
full
you.
agenda next week. It'll be back to a 1 p.m. meeting, but
Yep.
believe me, the Stoughton matter is on and the matter on Page Street.
Terrific.
Commissioner Stady, just for informational purposes, the county engineer still needs to connect with the county council on that matter. There was some
Okay.
follow-up
Well,
legal matters that
let's-
Patrick needed to discuss with Scott Lopez.
Okay,
Okay, well, I didn't know that. I thought that once we closed the hearing, it was a matter of just pro forma, we voted and that's it, but maybe we could urge him to do that in the week we got
We
ahead.
expect something by next week,
Okay,
17th.
Thank you.
2 weeks on the 17th.
okay, I'll accept the motion to adjourn.
I'll move we adjourn at, I have 3:30, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We
All
are
right.
adjourned and we'll be meeting next week.
We'll see you then in person.
Full
Thank
meeting.
you. Take care, everybody.
Well,
Take care, everybody.
next week. Thank you.